Hello everyone, today we're going to make a reaction to SMF creepypasta slenderman. Original link in the description, and I'll start the video.
The following is a reenactment of footage found in the camera of a man who was lost in a forest. In the unedited footage, the man repeatedly mentions a mysterious entity, the man with no face. What? Where am I? I had woken up in this mysterious forest. The only thing I remembered before awakening was falling asleep at my home. There was a full moon illuminating the surrounding environment. I first discovered a camera right next to me, one that I don't recall possessing. I thought it was best to keep the camera and potentially show it to the police in case they could find the original owner. When I looked around, it was a continuous maze of trees in all directions. I couldn't see anything beyond them. I knew there was no way out unless I went through the forest. After about 10 minutes of walking, I approached a car. I envisioned the vehicle to be my ticket out of here, but as I got closer, I saw that it was a total wreck. However, there appeared to be a piece of paper on top of it.
This is like
It had a passage that made no sense, but it also had a drawing of a tree and a human-like figure standing near it. As I was examining the paper, I heard what sounded like a twig snapping. I looked around and shouted, "Hello?" There was no reply, so I assumed the noise to be an animal. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a human-like figure.
Oh, there is Slenderman.
"Hello there. Do you have any idea where I might be?" The figure just stood there. After getting closer, every ounce of my body was consumed with fear. The figure had no face at all. It was just pure white, and it was wearing a suit. What the hell is that? I didn't stay to find out, and I ran through the forest in a desperate effort to escape him. After a few minutes of running, I stopped and looked behind me to make sure I lost him. I couldn't see him anywhere, so I breathed a sign of relief and continued walking. I hoped that I would find civilization sometime soon. I had been walking continuously, and the forest was starting to feel like a prison. Just when I was about to give up hope, I saw what appeared to be a tanker truck. I thought there would be people nearby, but as I got closer, the tanker turned out to be completely abandoned. But I did find another piece of paper. I was starting to think somebody else had been here before me, and left the pages to warn travelers of potential dangers ahead. This page simply said, "Help me," in large letters, which sent more chills through my body. Suddenly, I heard another rustling sound. I was terrified to look behind me out of fear, but my curiosity to see what had been following me convinced me to turn around. And there it was. That creature just stood there, like it was the first time I saw it. It looked almost motionless, never moving. The creature with the white face and suit was standing before me, appearing motionless like it did before. "Who are you? What do you want with me?" It just stood there, silent as can be. I knew I had to somehow get away from this thing, so I once again began running, hoping if I got out of this forest, that it would leave me alone. I made a mad dash through the forest, hoping to outrun the mysterious being, and to hopefully escape this maze-like prison. As I was running, I spotted a distant light, and I thought I finally found a working car, or a road. However, it just came to a small opening with more trees on each side. I walked through the opening to find various roadwork signs set in a circle, with another piece of paper in the middle. I wanted to escape this mysterious place, but my curiosity got the better of me. When I looked at the page, it said, "Always watchers, no eyes." Then I heard that rustling sound again, closer than ever before, but something was different. There was the sound of footsteps approaching, closer and closer, until it was right behind me. I was terrified and hesitated to see who had followed me. I was hoping it was a person, but as I turned around, my worst fear came true. No!
Okay.
The
Good.
recording comes to an abrupt end in the midst of terrified screaming. When the footage was eventually given to the police, they had never seen anything like it, and were able to track down the forest in the video. They carried out a search of the area, but were unable to find any trace of the man, nor the pages observed in the footage. They just seemed to vanish. A few investigators said that they had heard other stories eerily matching what happened to the missing man. The same creature had been reported many times before, and people started to refer to this mysterious creature as the Slenderman.
Good